on to mobile app development clarity session. Okay, so our instructor is already here, so I'd just like him to introduce himself a little before we proceed. Mr. Blessing Sunday, are you there?
Hi everyone.
Mr. Blessing Sunday. All right, so this is our instructor for mobile app development. So for persons that are interested in mobile app, developing mobile apps on Android and iOS for personal or business use or for freelancing opportunities, this session is for you. So I'm briefly going to allow the instructor to introduce himself. You can just introduce yourself, Mr. Blessing. Tell us your experience in mobile app development so far.
Hi everyone. My name is Blessing. I'm a full-stack developer. I'm audible.
Yes, I'm very.
We can hear you.
My name is Blessing from Nigeria. I'm a full-stack developer, and I specialize on mobile app development using tools like React, React Native, and Expo.
All right, that's perfect. So, like I believe, as a mobile app developer, must have engaged in some projects, either full scale or part-time basis. So, can you just briefly let us know one or two? So,
Yes, sir. The network is broken.
okay. How you can hear me now, right?
Yeah, very clearly.
Okay. All right. So I was saying, yeah. So as a mobile app developer, all right,
Yes, sir.
can you like share with us your experience level or your experience in mobile app development so far?
Yeah, thank you for that. Well, in mobile app development, I have 4 years experience using React Native. But in general, as a full stack, I have 7 years of experience. But using React Native for developing mobile applications, I have 4 years of experience. And I've developed at least nothing less than 4 real-life applications for businesses within Nigeria. I'm currently working on another project currently. The project related to A-food. I think people in Nigeria are familiar with A-food. So the project is related to something like that. So that's it.
All right, that's perfect. So the people that are listening, your instructor has engaged in for the past 7 years 4 major mobile app development projects. All right. So the reason I'm asking these questions is to let our students know that the instructors are experts in the field, all right, people that are doing, all right, not just people that know how to do. You know, there's a difference between knowing how to do and doing. All right, they are two different things. Somebody can go to college and learn gain a degree in computer science, but that person has never written one code. It is possible, especially in Nigeria. I believe same thing applies to most African countries. Somebody will finish computer science degree 4 years, 5 years in the university without writing a single line of code. So it is surprising. So the people that we are getting on our platform to conduct our trainings are people that are doing what um people that are doing, people that are engaging in their field, not just people that know, but people that do. Okay, so without wasting much time, I'll go to the next question. All right, Mr. Blessing, in your view, why is mobile app development important today in today's world? Why do I have to become a mobile app developer?
What? In my view, mobile app development is everywhere, everywhere. From writing app, sharing application, online banking. People rely on mobile app everywhere. Just look around you, your banking application, your riding application, even shopping applications. Those are all mobile app. So,
Perfect.
yes, sir. So mobile app today actually is a fast growing and it has been in existence for the past 10 decades. And it's not going anywhere any moment from now because the more we have more businesses, the more we have more data, applications are in demand to manage those data, to manage those businesses. We need mobile applications to connect to the people on a faster scale. For example, just imagine you only have desktop application and you want to order a ride or the middle of the road. Are you going to bring out your laptops? No. So that's why mobile application is very, very important part of the industry in any country all over the world.
All right, perfect. So, in essence, mobile app development is a critical part of our daily living. All right. All of us now we're connected to this meeting via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a mobile app is a mobile app. All right. We are using Google Meet. Google Meet has a mobile app. All right. Most of us saw this advertisement on Facebook. Facebook has a mobile app. All right. So everything that we do right now in this age, all right, one way or the other is connected to a mobile app. All right. So having the knowledge of this would really open you up to a very opportunities, would open you up to opportunities here and there. Okay. So the third question: what are the types of jobs, all right, that or career opportunities available in this field as a mobile app developer? What can I do with the knowledge of mobile app development?
What in the job for mobile development as a career person, you can work in a law firm, you develop the app for them for connecting a client with a lawyer for booking appointments. Instead of them coming to the office, signing an entry paper, you can develop an app for them and you can start as a freelancer, which is the fast growing career all over the world right now as a mobile app developer. You number one, you could apply for a job as a freelancer. Number two, you could see an opportunity. Probably you see a business around you that you think this business needs the app. You can design the demo, show it to them, negotiate the terms, and they give you the job to develop the whole app for them. So as a software mobile app developer, the opportunity is vast, it's everywhere. You can apply for a job, especially Upwork, like our moderator has mentioned earlier. Upwork is there, Fiverr is there, LinkedIn is there. And you can actually look around you, businesses that you think they need mobile app. You can design a demo for them first, demonstrate it to them. If they like it, they'll reach out to you. So getting a job role in mobile development is actually very high, especially on Upwork. Very high. Thank you.
Okay, so that's it. So basically, it just mentioned a practical example, developing a mobile app for a law firm, connecting clients to lawyers. All right. So these are practical mobile apps that you can actually start doing. It's about what you can think of. All right. So imagine a law firm having a mobile app for clients to easily book appointments. Just like that is very common in the medical sector. We have a lot of medical apps that you can use to schedule appointments with doctors, get diagnosis, and all that. So that same thing can also be applied in other industries, in law, in agriculture, in education, any other field you can think of. So the opportunities are immense. Mr. Cornelius and Mr. Johnson, you're raising up your hand. Yeah,
Yes, I have a quick.
Okay.
Okay, sir, what are the names of the app you created, and is it on Google Play Store?
The names for the app I created.
Yes, what are the names of the app you created, and is it on Google Play Store?
Yeah, three are currently on Google Play Store.
So I didn't hear you. What did you? Sorry, come again.
The three are currently on Google Play Store and Apple Store.
Okay, what are the names on?
Yeah, the first one is a medical reminder. No, I make it for our
Okay.
hospital locally here in Nigeria and Ibadan here. So the app, you can actually download the app. So you can, some people have the description, and most time they do forget about the description, the drug prescription. So once you download the app, you type the name of the drug, and the doses, how often you want to take the doses. Then you set it. Then that app keeps reminding you 30 minutes before the time for the taking of the
Yeah.
drug. For example, you don't send an email and an SMS to the client. So that's one. And secondly, the second one is the Launch Connect app. Launch Connect app is the firm that interface talented and apps together. So on free time, so after they agreed on time, they can go ahead with whatever they discuss. What we call Duon is actually an AI model for resume builder. I made it for one of my lecturers in the university. So you scan your resume, it's going to suggest the type of job you should get and the correction you probably make to the resume. What the fourth one, but not on Play Store yet, client agreement, actually an app that farmers in local areas buyers. So the buyer does not need to go to the farmer directly. So there's a farm that give me the job. So we stand in gap in them. The farmers start sign up. The buyer also sign up. So they negotiate their farms, how many tons of yam, whatever they are buying. So after they reach the negotiation, then you can there's a pay for delivery a truck. Probably the driver, the farmer need the truck to deliver it to the various locations. So those are the apps.
Wow,
Okay.
that's awesome.
The
And
next,
all these apps are on Play Store, on
Yeah,
Google Play Store.
three are on Play Stores.
Okay, what's the name of the first one?
You medical reminder.
Due medical
you
reminder.
You
let
medical
me
reminder.
write it on the chat box so that you can check it out.
Okay.
That is YOU.
Capital letter U medical reminder.
Okay, okay, okay,
Capital
okay,
letter U, medical reminder.
okay. That was awesome. Nice one.
Thank you.
All right. So that's it. That's the confirmation of what we're talking about. Okay. So that's it. So the next question I have right here. What steps would you recommend for students who are serious about pursuing a career in mobile app development?
What? I get that question a lot. No, like the question was serious about pursuing the career because there are some students that just want to paraphrase around the courses and drop it. But for students that are actually serious about pursuing a mobile app developer as a career, the first step you need to take is number one, learn the basic skills. For example, now as a case study, the React Native we are going to be using, you need to master JavaScript, like JavaScript very well and React basics. Am I audible? Secondly,
React base.
basics, just basics of
Okay,
React
basic.
and
Okay, basis of React. Okay.
JavaScript. And
Okay.
step two is that start building simple apps as an hobby. That's where you sharpen your skills. When you get error, you solve it yourself. That's where the experience is coming in. So start building app like to-do list, weather app, simple notification reminder. That was people that are actually serious about going to create mobile app development. So start creating simple apps, simple that not cost you anything. Like your mobile app, your screensaver should change based on the weather. Those are simple app and be consistent. in building this small project. And before you know it, you discover that you have vast of experience, because while building this project, you are encountering some problems, some errors, and you try to fix them on your own. That's where you are getting the experience. So that's it.
All right. So the recommendation is start creating small apps. You don't have to start creating a social media app from the beginning, or you start creating a fintech app. No, you have to start with small apps, notification reminders, um, weather app, and the rest of them. All right. As you begin that and as you progress, solving the errors by yourself, that is how you can improve and improve continuously until you're able to create an app that can change the world. If you can remember, most of us that can remember when Facebook started, the first MVP that was launched by Facebook, 2009, I believe so, or 2010, I can't remember. No, they started 2004. I think Facebook started 2004. But I remember I first downloaded Facebook mobile app in 2010. All right. The first app they built, very, very blank. All right. Very blank. But now you can't compare what they have now to what they have then. So you have to start small and then progress with time. That's how it works. All right. So are there any foundational skills or knowledge required for somebody to pursue a career in mobile app development?
Yeah, the foundational skills you need to need just for this for for mobile development using React Native, foundational skills you need is just JavaScript, and not even advanced one. Just understand the concept of JavaScript, and at least have to navigate through laptops, like understanding copy, paste, understanding paths, like your desktop, my computer. Those are the fundamental skills you need for mobile development. Once you are done with that, you are good to go.
All right. All right. So fundamentally, basics of JavaScript is needed, and I believe that is part of what will be taught from
Yes, sir.
the beginning in the course of the training. So in other words, as a beginner, a complete new beginner, you can start your journey to mobile app development in this course. All right. So the last question I have for students who wish to continue learning after, okay, I believe we have answered that question in part already for now. Who wish to continue learning after this session? What are the next steps that are required of them?
Well, after this training, the next step required of you is to learn more. That's it. That's just the truth. You learn more. You learn every day. You keep up. You pick on courses. For example, like learning version control like GitHub, learning consuming of APIs. So you learn more because every day there are new, framework that are out there. There are new updates that are out there. So if you learn, for example, this course was in June, and next year you are still using this course syllabus. By the time you get to next year, there are updates on even React Native, on notes, on most everything there. So you keep on learning. That's it. Keep on learning. Keep on learning.
Okay, perfect. So the recommendation is for us to keep learning even after the 3 months duration. You have to keep learning, keep doing projects. Yes.
As a software developer, you need to keep learning. Or else, in no time, you'll be obsolete.
Exactly. All right, so that's it. So we want to open the floor for any further questions from the participants. If you have any questions for the instructor, you can ask now.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah. I wanted to also find out when you're creating applications for iOS and Android, like which languages do you get to use for Android and iOS, or do you use the same language? Do you use the same language to cross to create applications for both languages, or you have specific languages for each operating system?
Thank you for that question. Actually, that's where the React Native comes in. Before React Native, we do use Android Studio, Java for Android development, while we use Swift for iOS development until React Native comes into the picture. With React Native, with one single code base, your code will run on both Android and iOS at the same time with one just single code base. So React Native is a cross-platform framework. So one code works on both native phones, native operating system. So we are using JavaScript. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe that question has been answered. So, Mr. Eugene
Yes, sir.
or Eugene, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it
Yeah,
correct.
Eugene.
Eugene, okay.
Yeah, Eugene. So one question was being asked about what after the 3 months learning, and I believe Mohammed said you have to keep on learning.
Yeah.
I want to ask, maybe in case maybe they have an opportunity to render, being like employment links to the people who have learned. Some people can finish learning and they might not have jobs to do.
Yes.
Is there any possibility? Is there any joint links to maybe those who are learn the cyber, the phone, and any other thing like that? I want to know.
Okay, so I think that question is for me. So basically, I've already explained it in the last session we had. So I said, as part of
Yeah.
this training, we are also going to be training on how to get freelance gigs, especially on Fiverr and Upwork. And I think the instructor also mentioned specifically Upwork for mobile app gigs. All right, so that is where you can actually start from. All right, so if you have, but most importantly, like I always say, you have to have a portfolio. You can see everybody's asking the instructor what are the mobile apps you have built and are they on Play Store. That is how your employer is going to ask you, what have you done? You understand? So that is a proof to what you can do. So while during the training rather, and even after the training, you have to keep building yourself and keep developing apps and putting in your project, in your portfolio. Right? Simultaneously positioning yourself in Fiverr and Upwork. All right, to get freelance gigs, starting from small ones and then to big ones. You understand? So for now, the opportunity we are given to earn from this skill are through Fiverr and Upwork, right? For now, all right. With time, definitely we can go further by connecting our students to white collar job opportunities. But for now, it's majorly freelancing. So I don't know if the question was answered, Mr. Eugene.
It is. We go ahead and we learn from each other. Then we see the way.
All right,
we
Mr.
help each other
Cornelius,
to
you have a
make things
question
possible
again.
also.
Definitely, that is very important. There needs to be a community. Like I said, the people for mobile app development will be added to a group. So there has to be that sense of community. Because definitely as you are moving, you cannot do it, you might not be able to do it alone. All right. So the community will be there for you to ask questions and learn from each other. So,
Sure.
so that is valid. Yeah. All right. So Mr. Raj Cornelius.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah,
You're welcome. I want to register for this web development. So it should be the webinars for web development.
Development
Yes.
and mobile app development.
Okay, it's okay. That's what I want to hear more about now. So I know what you said. There's no physical class in Lagos.
No, there's no physical class in Lagos. Though our office is in Lagos, Ejibo precisely. So you can come around if you wish. But right now,
Where's which area in Lagos?
Echigo.
Yeah, I know it.
So just Echigo, Jack on the gate. That's where our office is.
Okay, what's the web development? What's it all about? But you said you are going to have an instructor tonight.
Mr. Oliver, can you unmute your mic? I think your mic
Okay,
is.
though I wanted to ask a question anyway. That's why.
Okay. Okay, just unmute your mic. Let's finish with Mr. Israel. Mr. Israel, you can continue.
I just brief explanation about the course, the intent, the objective, what's needed, and also great about it, the advantage. So where you can use it, the value. I'm talking about the value of the course generally. That's what I want to confirm about.
Okay, I believe you came late.
Yeah, I came late.
That's why I
That's
asked.
why.
Okay. Well, because we have already talked about all this before
Yeah.
now. But let me just summarize. We've had
Okay.
2 sessions now. We've had a session on web development, which
Okay.
includes front end and full stack. All right.
Okay.
So the instructor just left the meeting a while ago.
Okay.
So we said the front end development basically is about how you develop the front end of your website or your softwares. Okay. Like what you are seeing now on your
Okay.
screen is about front end. All right. So, but how it works, building how it works, that is where back end comes in. All right. You're connecting your APIs and the rest of them. Okay. So front end plus back end equals to full stack. Okay.
Okay.
So we are running the course on front end development and full stack web development for those that want to do the 2 at the same time. All right. So the front end is for 3 months, 3 classes per week, and the full stack is for 6 months, 3 classes per week.
Okay. Different
Okay.
class for the 2 courses.
There are different classes, yes, different classes for the 2 courses. Yes.
Okay.
So that's for that one. Then the one with the session we are currently is the mobile app development session.
Okay.
So the instructor just talked about developing mobile apps, right, with React Native and JavaScript language. Right? So all those things will be treated in the course of the training. So the training is starting. All the trainings are starting first week of June. So depending on the one you want to go for, you would be registered in it.
I would like to dig full stack development since they combine the 2, the front end and the
and the back end.
the
That's
back.
fine. That's fine. So I believe you're in Nigeria.
Yes, no.
All
I
right.
live
So
in Lagos State.
okay. All right. So for Nigeria, it is 50,000 naira per month, as I've always said.
Off front or maybe off once or at the end of every month.
Before the beginning, like before the classes commence,
Okay.
every month. Yes. So
If someone has
instrumental.
the privilege to attend the physical class, how much would that owe me?
We don't have physical class running currently.
Okay.
We
Everything's
don't
on
have
virtual.
everything is virtual. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that's it. But I'll still send the recorded version of this session to the group so that you can still, if needed.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Mr. Joshua, you're raising up your hand. I don't know. Mr. Joshua. Mr. Joshua.
Babe.
Where is it? Okay. Was it a question you're having?
We are just waiting for the instructor. Is the instructor still coming in or he has done for today?
No, he's here. Mr. Blessing, are you still around?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we are just taking questions now. So the session has ended. So if there are any further questions, I'm just calling out the people that are raising up their hands.
Mr. Pegon.
Yes, Mr. Joshua.
In the group, you promised to give us the timetable, the time schedules, but I don't know if maybe I've come across it or you have posted it already.
I have not posted. I will post
I'm,
it after this session.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, including the
okay,
curriculum as well.
okay. But Ghana people, where can we locate our office?
We don't have an office in Ghana right now. We only have an office in Nigeria. So that is why the course is virtual, all online.
Okay, so even if it's in the certificate form, you need to get it online.
The certificate will be sent to your email.
Okay,
Yeah, so you can download it from your email.
okay.
All right.
Oh, thank you. We are having cyber security meeting on
On
Saturday,
Saturday,
7
yeah.
p.m. right?
Saturday, yeah, 7 p.m. Yes.
Okay, all right.
So that is
That's
going to be the last session we will have. Cyber security.
yeah. That's
I want to ask something. Can I go ahead, sir?
Yes.
The cybersecurity class, is it possible for someone to be running the two classes with the full stack development and the cybersecurity class? Is it possible for someone to be running together?
It is not advisable
Okay.
because these two courses are very, very tough. Cyber security
They are
and
broad.
full stack.
They are broad.
They are broad, very broad. So in order to give attention, it's better you focus on one.
Okay. When you finish that one, you can now join because you said full stack development is 6 months,
Yes, it's 6 months period.
but cybersecurity is 3 months, Abby.
Yes, cyber security is 3 months. Front end is also 3 months.
I mean, I love that full stack development.
So just have to dedicate 6 months to that.
Okay, after that, okay, you help us to install. You tell us the software that we needed to install, and what is the
Definitely.
laptop that we needed. Can you just tell us maybe iCore 5 or maybe 8 or whatsoever, so we can know.
Yes, Core i5 is suitable.
Okay.
8 gram.
Okay.
All right, 4 gig RAM is manageable, but she should never be below 4 gig. For recommended is 8 GB RAM.
Thank you, sir.
For i5.
You can go ahead, sir.
All right. So who else? Mr. Makinde. The question.
I've been raising my hand, bro. Please
Ah,
attend to me. I have question.
oh, sorry, Mr. Joshua. Okay.
Mr.
Sorry.
Yes,
Ah,
you called me
my
before.
phone.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
I said I have a couple of questions. The first one is on this web development app, mobile app development rather. I said somebody
Okay.
with zero knowledge on programming. Do you think it be possible for the person to invest in this very? Hello.
Okay.
Yes, that's the first one. Then the second one is based on the price. I don't know, but that 50,000 monthly for 3 months, that's 150. Is there no way you can reduce it for me? Considering the fact that the economy somehow is a kind of ash.
Okay.
Yes.
So I believe. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Mark, can you please mute your mic? Okay. So I believe the first question is for the instructor.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Blessing, can you?
Yeah. Actually, if you have if you have zero skills or any knowledge about the skills at all, we are good to go. Because we are going to cover it from start to finish.
Within
We are starting
within,
from basics.
within the space of these 3 months.
Yeah, depends on the student. Depends on these 3 months. We are going to cover it now. Now depends on the students to work on their own, to do some assignments, make some research.
Because the reason why I'm asking, not just raising this cash and then registered. At the end, at least one's supposed to see outputs anyway. Understand? It's the output I want to see, not just registering. Then no result at the end. Nobody to nothing to look like putting my money into one. I can't even use that word. It's a kind of ash.
Yeah, that's
One kind of
yeah,
kind
that's
of business that
yeah, that's
I don't even know.
no, that's awesome.
I wish it's a kind of physical class now. I would have preferred it, but all this.
All right. So I get where the concern is coming from. Like I mentioned
So
earlier,
basically, I'm a novice in this very
That makes sense.
program. I don't
But
want to
that makes sense.
at the end. I will not find it a kind of stress or not getting
That's
any knowledge from it to look like I wasted my money and my time.
all right, that's a valid concern. So like the instructor said, the classes are 3 times a week. All right.
Yeah.
So and the reason for that is so you can have time to actually practice what is being taught. All right. So the I can say that um a larger part of the work is on the students, right, to actually follow up with the assessments and the project. All right, because
one biker said the man
um,
calculated himself.
this mic is on. Okay, so that is it. So you have to be up and doing while the course is going on. That is the only way you can make something very meaningful out of it. All right. So it's 3 months. 3 months for 3 classes per month. That is a total of about 36 classes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yes.
I believe that is a very good time to actually make something meaningful out of whatever.
That's true. So is there a kind of mentorship after the training?
Yes, basically, like I said earlier, during the training, a group will be created where all the participants that register for that particular course will be in. So that group will remain for as long as possible. After the training as well, the instructor will be in the group. Any questions, challenges you're having in your personal projects, you can always bring it up in the group. All right, that community, that sort of community. If not the instructor, a fellow student can also assist. So it is a combined effort, a community effort.
Okay. Sorry. Not you this time. I want to ask the instructor a question. Or yeah, Mr. Blessing.
I'm with
Hello,
you.
sir. Okay. Since you are the instructor, definitely you are good in this. Is there any app you have created so far?
Yeah, like we started the meeting. We have 4 currently apps that are live.
Can you name one?
One of them is Launch Connect.
Launch Connect.
Launch Connect, yeah.
What is it used for?
So it's used for connecting startup founder with the young talented.
I didn't get you.
It's used for connecting startup founders with young talented out there.
So if I should go to Play Store now, can I download this Yours Connect now? This your
Just type it on Google, Launch Connect. Just type it on Google, Launch Connect.
Launch Connect.
Launch Connect, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Joshua, I believe you came late because in the beginning of the session, he mentioned 4 apps. All right. I think he mentioned the name of a medical app as well. This one he mentioned is the second one.
Okay.
I've forgotten the name of they are all on. I will send a recorded version of this class so you can see where we discussed that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So, like I said earlier, that the instructors that we are bringing are instructors that do, not people that know how to do, but people that do, that are doing it. You understand? All right. So, the web master for full stack web development also showed a website that he has done, so you can verify all this information. Well, okay. Okay, Mr. Okay, you asked the second question about the price.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Now, the reason why it is actually because of that factor you mentioned that we actually made the payments to be installmental monthly. So, I believe I don't think there is another institution like us that is doing it this way. Most of them will ask you to pay in 2 installments. All right. So, but we are doing it instrumentally like this, so it will be easy for the student, especially for salary earners, people that are earning salaries monthly and all that. So, I believe 50,000 naira is actually very small comparatively to the value of what you'll be getting. All right. No, that is it. So, this is actually the least that it can go for. Okay, so I don't know, Mr. Kobe and Mr. Julius.
I'll give you back. Wait,
Mr. Julius or Kobe, you're having a question? All right, so if in the absence of any further questions, I think we can call it a night for today's session. So yes, sir. We successfully completed the sessions for full stack front end and mobile app. So tomorrow we'll be dealing on video editing and motion design, UI UX design, as well as data analytics. So if you're interested in that, you can join us for those sessions, and we'll be glad to meet with you. All right. So that is it. That is it. So we'll call it a night. Thank you so much for joining, and good night.